should all be proud of him in every way. In every way.
नहीं था वो मेरे दीदी जरा माइंड क्या हुआ कैसे
On April 22nd, 2025, a terror attack in Pahalgam in Jammu and Kashmir shook the nation. Terrorists launched a brutal attack, killing 26 innocent people. As India grapples with grief and anger, the government has promised strong action.
मैं पीड़ित परिवारों को फिर भरोसा देता हूं, उन्हें न्याय मिलेगा, न्याय मिलकर रहेगा। इस हमले के दोषियों और साजिश रचने वालों को कठोरतम जवाब दिया जाएगा।
Now let's understand how India is responding, both through diplomacy and military power. First, India is putting pressure on Pakistan through diplomatic steps. One major move, suspending the Indus Water Treaty. But what is the Indus Water Treaty? Signed in 1960, it is a water-sharing agreement between India and Pakistan. It decides how rivers like the Indus, Jhelum and Chenab are shared. And by suspending it, India is hitting Pakistan where it really hurts, their agriculture and economy. India has also suspended visa services for Pakistani citizens. This means people from Pakistan cannot travel easily to India anymore. Speaking to the Indian Express, retired Lieutenant General D.S. Huda, former General Officer, Commanding-in-Chief of the Northern Command, said, quote-unquote, "At this stage, the government has taken some pretty strong steps, particularly regarding the Indus Water Treaty. But I would not at this stage completely rule out the military option." And yes, diplomacy is powerful, but sometimes more is needed. Along with diplomatic moves, India is also ready to use military force. On April 27th, according to the Indian Navy, ships undertook successful multiple anti-ship firings to revalidate and demonstrate readiness of platforms, systems and crew for long-range precision offensive strike. Sources in the government say military retaliation is being planned. But how? Since 2019, after the Pulwama attack, India has upgraded its weapons, attack drones and surveillance technology. Let's quickly remember, in 2019, a Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorist attacked a CRPF convoy in Pulwama. In response, India carried out the Balakot airstrike, destroying terrorist camps inside Pakistan. And this time too, options are being considered, but smarter and faster. Huda, who was the Northern Army commander when the 2016 surgical strikes across the line of control in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir were conducted, said, quote-unquote, "In fact, some targets can be taken out even from your side of the line of control. There is the use of attack drones that can be made. I know the Air Force has some attack drones." But what are attack drones? Attack drones are unmanned flying machines that can find and destroy a target without risking soldiers' lives. Think of them like flying robots, quick, quiet and deadly. Like the UAV Ghatak. Using drones allows India to strike without crossing into Pakistan physically. But using ground forces is also still an option. Huda says, quote-unquote, "But it is not as if the use of ground forces is completely ruled out. You can use it in different ways. You can have different kinds of targets." The line of control between India and Pakistan is very heavily guarded. Thousands of soldiers stand ready on both sides. The terrain, high mountains, thick forests makes movement difficult. Huda says, quote-unquote, "The terrain along the LOC offers certain tactical advantages. There are areas, though heavily guarded, where vulnerabilities exist. That means even though it's tough, India knows where the weaknesses are." drones, special forces, and surprise attacks could still be used effectively. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has given the clearest signal. He said, India's spirit will never be broken by terrorism.
जम्मू कश्मीर के पहलगाम में आतंकियों ने मासूम देशवासियों को जिस बेरहमी से मारा है, उससे पूरा देश व्यथित है। कोटि कोटि देशवासी दुखी हैं। सभी पीड़ित परिवारों के इस दुख में पूरा देश उनके साथ खड़ा है। हमारा आक्रोश एक जैसा है। ये हमला सिर्फ निहत्थे पर्यटकों पर नहीं हुआ है। देश के दुश्मनों ने भारत की आत्मा पर हमला करने का दुस्साहस किया है। मैं बहुत स्पष्ट शब्दों में कहना चाहता हूं, जिन्होंने ये हमला किया है, उन आतंकियों को और इस हमले की साजिश रचने वालों को उनकी कल्पना से भी बड़ी सजा मिलेगी।
This means India will act at a time and place of its choosing. Insisting that Pakistan's role is undeniable in the Pahalgam attack, the government sources pointed out that it has so much to do with Pakistan Army Chief General Asim Munir and his interests. Sources said the assessment of the government and security agencies is that the Pahalgam attack was probably part of General Munir's attempt to gain popularity and create divisions among communities in India in the backdrop of an economic crisis and internal disturbances in Pakistan. India is using a mix of strategies: diplomatic isolation, economic pressure, military preparation, global support. The world is closely watching. But India's answer to terrorism is clear: smart, strong and determined. That's all for today, but stay tuned to the Indian Express for more such explainers. Thank you so much for watching.